Right. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Here's the attendance in the meantime. Yeah, what's up? And a quick show of hands, who here has a GitHub account? Okay, so I mean, it's fine. I'll be going over like just creating one real quick. So let's see. All right, so first thing, in the meantime, if you don't have a GitHub, a GitHub account, you can just go to GitHub. I'll be pasting the links in the Discord as well in workshops. You just go there, click sign up. You can fill out your stuff. So I think if I have any burner emails. Okay. Fire. All right, so if you just got here and you don't have a GitHub account, you can just go on the link that I sent in the Discord and you just like start creating your account real quick. I will do all of it from a fresh account so you guys see how it works, since you won't have the repositories.
Hey, Meta, take a picture.
Yeah, ignore this guy.
Yeah, I'm doing nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspicious. Update the email. I'm just using burner email addresses. We have Mateus from my Minecraft era.
Oh, this one. Not good at all.
No, ignore the guy taking pictures of the meta class. He just got that like 2 seconds ago. I'm actually tweeting the one. All right, if you already created the account and you're faster than me with this, okay, yeah, I actually just got my code. So 6. You can go ahead and install VS Code. So VS Code is like an IDE where you can edit code and see better than just using the terminal or anything else. You may have used for your classes like PyCharm or other IDEs besides Visual Studio Code. In my opinion, is the best one. So as a great workshop host, I'm gonna just do following based on this. You can just install for Windows. I think maybe there's Mac. Yeah. So I'll send this in the chat as well. And then, okay. Once you have your account, you're just gonna just log in. Let's see. Okay. So if you've never used GitHub before, or if you have an account or you haven't done anything, this is how it's gonna look like after you log in. Also, has everyone gotten to this part so far? Is anyone still creating the account? Okay, and if any point you get stuck, you can just raise your hand. That guy can help you out, or I can help you out. But it's way better for you to raise your hand at any point than you stay lost an entire hour. So once you've done that, you're gonna have your profile. And briefly, GitHub is essentially Simply put, a way to keep all your code in one place. So if you're doing programming classes or anything in that regard, you can just keep everything in this centralized place. It is the default for industry and for research to use GitHub. There's like some alternatives like GitLab or Bitbucket, but you'll most likely be using GitHub. Now, once we have this, you can create a new repository. So on the top, you're gonna see create new. You can create new repository. And here there's two things that you can do, like two special commands or special names that GitHub allows you to use. So one of them is creating a repository with the exact same name as your account. So for this part, just create with your same account name. So do not write testing for workshop 123. And you'll see like this little pop-up, like, hey, this is a special repository. And some of you may already have this. You may already have this like special repository, but it allows you to have a pretty profile, basically. You want to select this, so you want to add the README. And everything else is fine. Description, you can just write whatever. So my awesome profile README or something. Now I'll give it a couple seconds. And I'll also, in the meantime, find the links that I had. Okay, awesome. All these links. Can you do this? No, cannot do that. Awesome. The more you know. Anyway, we have that. We have that. Okay. Now you're gonna create this here. Create repository. And now you see it says hi there. If you go back to your account, to your profile, now you see at the top, because the special repository name, that just like displays there. It looks better than whatever it was before, in my opinion. And some examples of how you can make it look nice. I'll also be pasting this in the chat. This is me getting sidetracked already from the website part, but it's regarding to your GitHub and your public presence to some extent. So here's like a bunch of again, essentially READMEs they can just steal from, take inspiration from, rather. So for example, let's see, I want a retro little README. You go to here, you go to whatever this is. This looks awful. You can go back, you can check this one out. Even worse. Maybe Code Ninja will be better. She's Brazilian. I mean, it's still kind of bad though. We can go whatever, minimalist. Awesome. Essentially, you can go to any of this in the link that I paste in the Discord server. Also, is everyone here in the Discord server? If not, I can just put the link right now. Okay, if you're not in the Discord server and you're ashamed to say that this is late in the thing, you can just go to ufdsi.com and you can click in this icon. So I'll leave it here for a couple seconds, just in case people are not in it. Once you click, I should probably have gone over this in the first place, but once you click in the Discord server, you'll be taken to Discord, as you may imagine. They'll ask you for your account. I would hope you have a Discord account, but if you don't, okay. Does everyone here have a Discord account? Does anyone here not have a Discord account? Okay, awesome. So within the server, all the links that I'm posting are within the workshops channel. So the Zoom, the GitHub, the VS Code, they can already be installing in the background, as well as the template. Okay, so say we found Pranjal Gupta. It has like a fire README. The beautiful thing is that it's public. So we can come here. You would click on any of them. You click edit file. Never mind. We click README. So click raw. Can copy. Can copy anything that is public on the internet. It's awesome. Also, yeah, if you put anything in your GitHub, if you make it public, that's called open sourcing because it's open for the public to look at it, to contribute to it. But also lets you use other people's codes. So once you're ready, you can go into your README. And if I'm going too fast, just let me know. I'll redo this. So I assume everyone is in their front page, their main account here. You can click on the little pencil and just edit that and then paste whatever. Or just if you have not pasted the thing yet, you can just write something like, "Hi, my name is testing for workshop 1, 2, 3." You can commit changes. Yeah, now it should appear in your thing, in your main profile. Now, great. So that's how, if you've ever used or seen people with special GitHubs, that's how they've done it. It's just a special repository with the same name as your account. Now for the actual website, we can go create new, new repository. And then let me just see if that's what it actually is. GitHub.io. Dancing for workshop 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then we go to here. Yeah, so you create the same name as your account, .github.io. And of course, I'll drop this in the chat as well. So if I'm going too fast, you can click on that tutorial in the bottom, and that has the same steps that I'm going to be following. Okay. Now, once you create this, again, you can select add the README, make it public. You can add a git ignore. So what this file does, whenever you have a large repository, there's some files that you may not want to make public or push. So pushing is just taking the files from your computer into the cloud. So some files you don't want to take out of your personal computer. So you can add those files to the git ignore. So they still exist in your local computer, but they don't exist in the cloud. So in your repository in the cloud. Right now, we don't have anything that we want to ignore. So you can just create the repository this way. And also, because you're all students, I assume, you can all get GitHub Copilot stuff for free somewhere. I think try Enterprise, perhaps. GitHub student account. Yeah, student developer pack. I'll also be pasting this link. But the good thing about this is that you get some perks, but primarily you get Copilot, which is essentially ChatGPT, I guess. But you can pick different models. So if you see my VS Code, on the right side, there's whatever. So this is Copilot. You can select different models and then just have it automatically edit your code. Again, this workshop is not going to be teaching you guys HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So just showing you the vibe coding way of things. Anyway, you can sign up for this. I don't know if it's instant that you get it. Does anyone know if it's instant or if you have to wait a little bit? Okay, we don't. It's fine.
You have to wait.
Oh, okay.
To let it
Thank you.
approve it.
Thank you. Okay, so since you have to wait, we'll not be using that vibe coding strat. Maybe that's a next workshop, just vibe coding. Anyway, we just created, where is it? Okay. So we just created the page site, and then we go back to, okay, in the meantime, just fill out the GitHub Premium stuff, even though it takes a little bit, I mean, it takes some time for you to get access to it. That is here. So I just sent that in the chat. And the amount of benefits that you get as a student cannot be overstated, which is like a lot, or like understated, whatever. So whenever you see something online, just check for students, and there's a lot of things that you can get benefit from. There's like, you can probably get Google Gemini for students as well. Again, there's more stuff they can just get for free, and then you can just leverage it. Yeah, what's up?
You have to be logged into GitHub with your UF email to like, get the benefit. Yeah. You do.
I mean, I have the benefit, but my original account is not UFL. So I have,
I just tried adding like my UF email to like my personal GitHub, but it said like I already had a GitHub account with my UF email. So
oh, I already have one with the UF email.
yeah, I guess.
Uh,
I might just sign in with that one and start over.
yeah. Also, another thing I recommend you guys not create accounts on services with your UF email when possible, because when you graduate, if you don't know this, you kind of lose access to things. I think if you graduate and you don't plan on staying UF, they just remove your emails and quite a short amount of time. I don't know exactly how many months you have, if months, but always back up your emails. So if I get any important emails, I just send to my main account from my UF account just to save it. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I'll give another couple minutes for people to fill out the stuff. Do we have any questions so far? I assume not. Okay. And again, just like the different thing that we saw, the beauty is that you can just copy other people's websites. One way is to just simply go GitHub personal websites for free, copy pages. So I'll be sending there's like a lot of repositories. It's like personal website, like something very simple. So again, like something like this, a lot of researchers have it because it's just your academic journey, maybe your biography or whatever, and some links, your email, your Google Scholar. So if you want something academic, I'll be posting this in the chat, and all you have to do is copy. But let me go back. But yeah, in the meantime, is everyone installing VS Code or your IDE of choice, like this page? Like the installation finish? Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So I assume you have some page that looks like this after you finish setting up some basic stuff. Yes, perhaps. Okay. So if you full screen the page on the top, you're gonna see new terminal. And you may wonder, okay, how do I copy what I already have? I mean, first of all, you probably should probably organize your stuff so you can create a folder. Depending on where you are, you may want to create a folder there, you may not. You might find it's fine. In my case, it's fine. I can just do Oh, I mean Windows. That's lame. You can follow this on Windows as well, but I'll do in Linux. Is anyone here using Linux? Okay, maybe I should not follow in Linux. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back. Don't worry. Close. Okay, we're back. A great advantage of like Windows is that you can easily switch over to having a Windows subsystem for Linux. So you can use Linux within your Windows. And there's like a operating system, which makes it a lot easier for running a lot of applications and installing things. But for the purpose of this, I think it's fine to just use the Linux thing. I mean the Windows. So for example, here, I don't know how to create a directory, how to do mkdir in Windows. This is what you're gonna have access to once your GitHub student account goes through. And then you can just do ask. Oh, awesome, you can literally use the same command. Tutorial. Or in your case, you can just like do personal website. I guess that would be a better name. Oh, we have a comment in the chat. The personal should be okay. I hope you didn't want me not showing this message since it was direct message. I'm sorry. I would say you can always get a template and then just iterate on the template so you're satisfied with how it looks. That's what I did on mine. So a little more sidetracking. So I copied my template from somewhere and then I just kept iterating on it, like added this collage and other stuff. You can do that. You can create one from scratch, which I do not recommend unless you for some reason really want to learn HTML, JavaScript, CSS. But say we have our page that we want to copy. Like we really like this page. We need to install Git. So in order to copy pages from other people in the browser, you would need to, more sharing stuff. Where is it? Okay, the git clone and then the URL. So whatever you want to copy. So, this is one option for the website. So there's two options that come to mind. You can either find a portfolio that you really like. So maybe this, but this is for GitHub. Something like that. How do you guys feel about this one? Yes, no? Yes? The academic CVs that get you hired. Are they charging for this? I cannot tell if they're charging for it. Get the pro pass. No, we're not doing this. I literally put free for free. Personal websites templates. I think I have this saved somewhere for beginners and professionals. Portfolio. If you guys find one cool one, you can just drop in the same chat and we can go with that one. But what is this? View the demo. Okay, doesn't look bad. But I think it's developed with React. Okay. So the way that we're doing it with GitHub, the reason that we are using the GitHub.io stuff is that it's free. Basically, simply put, it's free and we don't want to pay. Now, your website would in turn look like your full username .github.io. So that's going to be the URL that goes to your website. Later, you can change the domain. So this little name here, that's called the domain. You can change it to something else. You can either pay or like get like some free trial for a year and then just change it such that going to this domain redirects you to the other one. So this. But anyway, point being, because we're using the free stuff, there's limitations, right? We cannot get everything for free. And the limitations being, we cannot make websites that are overly complex. So we have to stick with HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. I do not think you can, I mean, maybe you can like some tricky way to use React, but simply, I mean, again, simply put, websites tend to be simpler and lighter. You don't want to have something like very big. I know a few of the people here are working on the website for DSI and they're much more skilled than I am, but the website is in turn not hosted in GitHub pages. Okay, enough yapping. Now, I believe if you go to, I mean, first of all, you need an entry point. I think if you go to actions, so pages, build and deployment. And then I think it's already, yeah, so your website is already live. It's just simple as that. If at any point, if this does not work, if you can just type in the web right now, if you go to https:// your username .github.io, and this doesn't work, please raise your hand and we can figure it out. And if it works, you can just give like a thumbs up or something. Thumbs up. Okay. I'll give a couple minutes. Okay. What time is it? I'll give until like 4:31. If it doesn't work, you can not this. Can go back to the link that I sent in the chat. Okay. In the meantime, we'll find another website to copy. I think we found it. So this, similarly with the other one, it just has different templates from different people. We can just open a few, see if they're decent. Okay. It's not bad. Index. That's fire. They also using Claude. They didn't bother to change it. So Claude is like ChatGPT. It's essentially like a AI model. But whenever people are coding with AI, you oftentimes do not want to push changes that reflect that you're coding with AI just out of, I don't know, security. Anyway, so we have Jay Rosser. We have a blank website that was there for like half a second. Okay, this one actually tells you what you have to fill though. That's nice. Shout out Ryan Fitzgerald. And then let's see. You get Claude. Oh, look, he literally has Claude.md in his repository either. I mean, as well. It's fire. I don't like this. All right, we'll just take the simple one and then we can iterate on top of it. Unless, okay, no, this one looks nice. We can just do a show of hands, which one you like more. Let me just first check this. I don't like that. We'll go with the simplest one. It's fine. Now back to the previous point. We want to copy these files onto our computer, right? One way that you may, rightfully so, may like could think of, you can just click on the file, click download, and then copy over. Which sure, it would work. It would take a while, especially if you have a lot of files. But it's public, so there should be a way for you to easily copy everything. And if you click on the URL and you try to copy, the right way will be like git clone URL. For how many of you does this command not work? Also, you guys don't have the website either. My fault. Oh, here. I can also delete this. And after we do this, I'll show a different way as well. Did the command not work for you guys? It worked. I mean, because you have GitHub, you have Git installed, right? Some other people don't have Git. If you don't get, if the command does not work for you, you can just go to install Git. I'll also be sending that in the chat. I assume a lot of you have Windows. If not, you can just install the select one. Okay. Okay. All right. So if you already have Git, can you like raise your hand? Okay. If you don't have Git, I'll give a couple minutes. And in the meantime, we can just sidetrack as per usual. Yes.
I'm just a little confused by the MKDIR stack in the terminal. Like, what were we doing there?
Oh, the make MK is like make, and then dir is directory. So you're just making a folder. So on Windows or I don't know if you have a Mac, but you just like right click, create folder. That's essentially the same.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Just for organizing your website or like the folders rather. Yeah, you can also just make a file, a folder manually and okay. I'll give another couple minutes because I don't know how long it takes to download Git. And if you're also waiting and you like to make sure you've done everything, you can just make sure that you've installed VS Code, you've installed Git,
That's the message.
and you've set up both of them. So the links are here. So VS Code. Okay. I'll assume. Did the command work for you? Yeah, with like yeah. Did the command work? No, what happened?
I don't know, I just lost. I don't really understand like what's the command again?
Oh, like git clone.
Oh,
But did if you go to this link, have you did the installation
no,
work?
they didn't install it. I'm still like waiting on that.
Oh, okay.
You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, no. Okay. We can just sidetrack a little bit more.
Did I see something after I cloned it?
Yeah. I mean, did it show something in the terminal or no?
It like worked, like the cloned thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you probably don't see anything because you're still here, right? So I'm gonna clone it. Like I don't see anything because you have to. Where is it? I'm moving the Zoom stuff. You just have to find where the folder is and then open it. In our case, we call it tutorial. But how to check current file path on Windows. Okay. Oh, maybe that works. Okay, so if you cloned it, again, I'll wait a couple more minutes for everyone's Git to finish installing. I'll send the commands in the chat in the meantime. So git clone. Copy the code. What's the repository?
Yeah.
What do you want to? Yeah. I can help you after, or the people that are still installing afterwards, or just go back. But essentially we cloned it, so we have all of that person's code within our laptops or you guys' laptops. We have to find where it was stored, right? So we created a tutorial, or in your case, maybe you called it website. If you do pwd, like path of working directory, it just shows what the path is. And then on the top left, if you click to open folder, it's gonna do this pop-up. If you have a Mac, I have no idea, but it should do something similar. And then you can just Control V up top, click enter, and then select the folder. Now, do you trust the authors? You trust Jay Relsick? Yes, we trust him. Okay, so now we have, and yeah, feel free to help one another, like check if the person next to you is like following along, and if not, you can just help them.
Lucas, are we like making our own repositories like with this? Are we like cloning it into our own GitHub and then changing it from our GitHub? Or is it not in our GitHub yet?
No, it's not your GitHub yet.
Are we gonna add this to our GitHub?
Yeah. I'll do a sketch away just so it's simpler for people to follow. I'll just like clone both of them and then drag and drop. That makes sense. Because then it also shows how you can do with other websites if you just drag and drop. Okay, is everyone here? You can raise your hand. And please don't raise your hand if you're not at this page. Okay, so good. No one is here. Yeah, what's up?
Well, I would.
Okay. What are you guys facing issues? You're here? Yeah. Okay, git clone, did it work? Did it? Okay, so you do pwd. So it's gonna show the directory that you're in. I mean, I can do it right now. So did that work?
Yeah.
So you can like copy and paste, copy this part, and then you go file, open folder, and you can just paste it there. Essentially, like finding where the files that you cloned live. And then once you've done that, you can select folder. It's gonna open the same thing. Do you trust the guy? Yes, I guess. Oh, actually, I think I broke something. Okay. I broke something again. Did this happen for anyone else? Or you guys do it? I think what you have to do is you have to click here and then you click enter there, and then you click select. Okay. Okay. Anyone else with any other issues in the meantime? Did Git finish installing? No.
Lost, bro. Like,
I mean, I'm recording it, so hopefully I'll just post it afterwards. I mean, I'm sorry about that, but okay. So is everyone in this? I'll assume yes. Okay, so we just learned how to clone a repository. Now what we want to do is, oh, don't worry about that. That's just like listing what exists within this folder. So ls is just listing that. What we want to do is copy our own repository. So we go back to GitHub, and similarly, how we copied J, what's his name? He's just gatekeeping his first name. So just like we copied this guy's stuff. I mean, Vest, I'm trying to find his anyway. That's not worth my time. You can click on your repository up top, and now you can go git clone, paste your link. I'll give it a few seconds. If you get lost again, just raise your hand. I think we lost everyone online. And you're gonna have both of the repositories. Now, only one of them is yours, right? I mean, they're both technically in your computer, but only one of them is the one that you created online. And this is what is showing in your page. Now, you can come here to JRosex and copy everything, which is great. You can click on Open Docs, select everything within Docs. So you just select all the way up into Git ignore. So like you don't select Git ignore README. I'm doing this on the fly, so hopefully it works.
I just select everything I want.
Okay, so when I clone it, am I cloning it into?
No, you're cloning two separate folders. I mean, they're both of them are inside the tutorial or the workshop folder that you made, but they're not one inside the other. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, like what you click, just like all in at once.
You click the first one, and then you hold Shift, and you can click the last one.
Ooh. So this is fine.
Then you can drag everything. You say, do you want to move all these files? Yes. And now you have all these wonderful files into your own thing. Do you guys see this thing on the left or no? I mean, you copied everything inside the docs. Yeah. Wait, were you guys able to clone it just fine? Did it not ask you guys to authenticate? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it might ask to authenticate when you try to push, so that might be annoying. Slightly. So then you want to push the changes. Pushing again just means putting the files from your computer up in the cloud. It's gonna see on the left, there's like this source control. You're just gonna show the changes that you've made, and then you can just select which ones you want to actually commit. In our case, we want to push all of them. Okay, maybe not this, but maybe not this either. Well, maybe there's some things we don't really care about, like his profile picture or that. So in this case, you can just select this first, X amount of assets. Click the plus. To select multiple things, you can click on them, hold shift, click on the top one. And then
How do I open another? I have J Ross guys thing open, but I cloned my own. And I don't know. If it's
oh, okay. That's a good question. Okay, so you're gonna do PWD again, and you're gonna copy that. In your case, I think your thing is gonna show like this. No? Is that what it's showing? Like the whole path?
Yeah, it's to go back up to once you go to.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. So I'm gonna just copy what you're probably seeing. You go open folder. This is probably what's happening for you. You just want to go one directory above. So if you're not seeing the other one that you cloned, it's because you are inside this. Yeah, so you go tutorial, and then you open this outer folder. Yeah, so
Do you know the command to like go back one directory?
yeah, cd space dot dot.
CD space dot. Thank you.
Yeah. So now you copy all the changes. You like website demo or like website v1 or something. You're just testing. Because again, we're copying J rosters. There's like some things that we will need to change about like who you are. Because I don't think you are that person. But first of all, let's see if we can commit. Yeah.
How did you make it a stage change?
Oh, good point. So is that how it looks for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to, I mean, ideally, we don't really need his profile picture and stuff. This guy's profile picture.
Yeah.
So you can just select from styles all the way to about me. Like you hold shift, you press, and then you click the plus. And then you just go commit. So, okay, so. So did you guys also get the error? So, yeah. Okay, so it's good that we're getting error. Make sure you configure your. Was anyone able to just commit straight away? You were?
Yeah.
No? What'd you get,
No,
Ethan?
where people changes, everything's like crossed out and instead of a U, it says D.
Okay, that because you're looking at this one, I think. The top one, if you check here, is because we copied all from his directory into ours. So the D just means that we're deleting from his.
Okay.
But we don't really care about his directory, so you can minimize it here. And then it should show Ace, maybe. Are you
I think I did some stuff earlier wrong.
are you
Like the Explorer, I see like J Ross and then my thing is like within it, two separate things.
oh, you can like drag your thing outside.
Okay.
You delete that file. This one.
I think that should be fine. Like here, that's how probably yours is. You have like this, I think. Hopefully I don't mess a lot of things up, but anyway, I don't know if I should have done that, but so yours is gonna be like inside here. You just have to hold it and then drag outside. And again, people around you are trying to do things and it's not working, you can just help them. Yeah, I don't know if I should have done that. I may have broken stuff. Anyway, so the terminal needs to know, again, if they get stuff on the left side did not work, it's because Git needs to know that it is you trying to push it, okay, or trying to make the changes. And you do that by running this command. So it's git config, so git config global. Let's see. I don't know if username is like your actual username. So it's like a testing for a workshop. Okay, never mind. I think it's just actual user thing. Okay, I mean that seems to have done something. Right. I'll also paste this in the Discord. So you want to set your username, want to set your email. To the file folder system. Okay, so you set your username. I guess the username should ideally match what you have. So could be testing for workshop 123, and then our git config global user email would be your actual email that you use in the account. So in your case, I guess Ethan would use like the UFL email, but
Did you go to the right work yesterday or did you go in also?
Yeah, I committed it.
Did you say?
Right, I'm going tomorrow.
is it going good, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are we doing this? What is this for?
for your website.
Like the two commands.
Which one? Oh, this? So you pull the changes, live in your computer right now, right? And you want them to go to your GitHub, right?
Yeah.
But GitHub needs to know that it is Chelsea making those changes, and it's not like me, Mateus, trying to make the changes to your account. What do I mean?
Like if I didn't run these two commands, like.
Yeah, I mean, you would just ask. Yeah, I mean, it's just asking you to. I mean, you're probably wondering, okay, why is there no password, right? Like, it's not asking for your password; it's just asking for email. So whenever you push something to GitHub, it just needs to tell the system like who is the one making the change. So I think it might already have authenticated you, but just to show other people, okay, Chelsea, email, whatever, made this change. So if we try to commit, we can see if it works. So in our case, it works. But
Your actual website again? Because mine saves my GitHub repo, but it's not like showing up when I type in my website.
oh, it's not showing up. Let me see.
Like it's committed. When I open my repo, that's called username.github.io. It has all the files in there. But when I actually run it, it doesn't work.
Please don't ever give me one.
Okay, so like if you go to this repository, it has all your,
It's got all the files in there.
I just didn't commit the profile picture.
but it's not showing up here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So GitHub Pages looks for certain entry points. So README.md is called an entry point. That's why it automatically displays here. It might be because you have 2 entry points, but I don't think that's the case because on my personal website, I have 2 entry points.
I have one README, and all that the README has
Is this right? Like similar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there an index.html like at the same level as the README? Let's see. Let's see why mine is. Oh yeah. So after you stage the changes and you add them, you're raising your hand or no?
No.
Okay. Then you commit the changes. So committing is just writing the message associated with the changes, and then you want to actually push. So you're gonna see a little arrow, very small on the top. It says like 1 because you have 1 pending commit. You can just click there, click OK. We're not following standard practices for industry right here. We're just pushing. Oh, there you go, Chelsea. So like here is actually asking for the authentication. So I don't know if it yours asked same thing or no, perhaps. You can sign in with your browser, sure. Maybe not. Maybe you cannot sign in with your browser. No. So it's just yelling at me because I have 2 accounts, right? And I'm already signed in with my regular account. So maybe I can sign in with a code. Well, hopefully you guys don't steal my code. Well, I guess you could theoretically just use my code right now real quick and steal my account, but that'll be funny. So github.com/login device. If you don't have 2 accounts, which you probably shouldn't, it's probably easier to do this, but you just continue, you enter the code. You give permission, sure, and it should be connected. So now you should have just made your first push to GitHub, which is very exciting. So on the left, it says initial commit. So that's where the README was created when you created the repository, and then the actual demo. Now, if you refresh this, all the files show up. And then it should either take some time to reflect that, or we can just ask. So
Yeah.
Hey, what's the change that we're supposed to do?
what is it?
Did you copy all the files over from Ross to your, what's the change that you did? Is that it? Like after you copy your tweet,
Yeah.
thing is saying there's no changes to it.
Is your folder still inside the other folder?
No, we just fixed that. I'm a little behind. I'm on like
I think. But did you copy everything into it?
I'm in like the source control.
Let me think. Can you clone it again? Like git clone again, like outside of it. Like if you make sure that he has like if he's like outside the the repo. Like he's like within, where is it? Wait, the two repos.
Wait, you don't have to add 30 ads. But do you think you can just go to your command?
I mean, if you go to like this same outside folder and then just like try cloning again, like you can probably just, because we haven't done much, you can just like delete the outside one. Like you can like probably delete both of them for that matter, and then just reclone them.
Like me.
You're saying delete, only delete his own repo, and then
You're the
reload
one.
it.
I mean, it's probably the simplest way.
You have to go to your repo. So CD the repo that you're in, or CD the directory. But let's see, remember this. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's probably just selecting the README by default.
Oh, yeah, it's probably, if I delete the readme, you think that'll work, or?
Potentially, we can just check here. If you want to experiment by deleting the README, you can go ahead. But
Change everything. It's like that is complicated.
and if you guys need to leave, that's fine. I'll be posting the video. But ideally, we just want to finish this real quick.
What is this?
Yeah, no.
What is it? I got it.
Oh. Work after delete.
No, I didn't delete README. I think you do have to push his change. Wait, no, because it's not even loading his changes, right?
Well, no, I'm thinking for me, if I push my changes, then it's just not showing up.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue, to be honest.
Let me think. Let me think. Okay, what if we actually, what if you just push everything? So like you push his profile picture and everything. If I, how do I redo it? So anyway, you see like all the files still on the left, right? You click plus on all of them. Did that work for you guys? If you just push everything? No? Wait, what?
I haven't changed anything on my.
But did you push everything? Like the assets folder? I think that might be the issue.
Yeah. That's what assets folders in here, yeah. You can, like, I can see it on GitHub.com.
Yeah. But like this does not, like the website. There you go. Well, maybe like take some time to propagate. So I mean, now you have your own website. Ideally, you want to not be this guy. So you have a very limited amount of files that you have to work with. But here on the left side, you can go to assets. Favicon is the website's like little thing there. But primarily is like the one that appears on the top. So I don't know why this one is not working, but you see like the little cat or the little thing there, that should be replaced with this because it's called like the favicon. It's like this thing. It has like .ico format. Anyway,
We need to copy the asset as well.
I think so. That's my fault. You can just push out the assets as well. So essentially copying his entire thing. So if you see your deploy, once it deploys for everyone, but if you see this, there's certain areas that you can easily just replace with your info. But then how do you find those places to replace? For example, if you want to replace the description, like IMD fill, you can just do Control Shift F. And I'll write it down as well. That will ask for authentication. You authenticate. Make sure to push everything, including assets. Then GitHub will use. And then in VS Code, Alright, so you do Control Shift F. What this does is just browses the entire folder that you have, all the files for specific words. In our case, we want to change dfill, so dfill. To here, so.
What do we just change his name to his picture? I'll just keep the profile. Just kill everything.
Yeah. Focusing on.
What is this? Like, I don't really know that. What your kind of case just eating right now.
Yeah, then you can just change certain areas, like Control Shift F. You find certain areas that you want to fix, or like change rather. You can just write what you've actually done in the past. So now in my case, I'll just copy real quick as an example. Like this. If you save, whenever you save a file and your own computer is gonna appear on the left, that is a change. Saving on your computer does not mean it is updating on the website. You need to push the changes from your computer into the GitHub servers so that they can reflect those changes. But then if you, for example, you see how like this guy has profile.jpg. We don't want his profile picture. So if you have any picture of yourself, for example, I have like this PFP .jpg. You, which part are you on?
I don't even know at this point.
Okay, what do you what do you have so far?
Did you always supposed to change something in advance?
I mean, because it, no.
We ever changed the this? I'm changing it right now.
You have all the stuff.
Search for.
Yeah.
So I changed the title from Gemini right now.
Yes, search for high I'm.
Yeah, I already changed this. This is like loading.
Or just sign it's not.
Yeah.
From Discord, where's the one? Are you the same thing?
This is what I have, like, I cloned it.
Self-publication with projects and then.
Is your personal
Mhm.
whatever?
Yeah, that's all I get, but these are rechargeable.
Run change this.
Very sure. But open letters.
Yes, fine.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have the? So this should automatically. Close your website.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close to this. Oh my God. Like I said, it's pushing formatting letter.
Mhm.
We'll finish it.
Site. Okay. You get this clone.
Mhm.
Find the stats.
Okay, I think this is right.
How do you open the files with that?
Okay.
Open files.
Okay, window.
Now open a folder. So this is the one that is actually hosting your website.
Okay.
Actually, I have a really good idea. Then you mute, and then I help you fix that stuff there, and I give you permission to share your screen. In case other people have the similar issue. Did it work for anyone?
Yeah, I got it. I was able to change like it like takes a while to load though. I was able to change like this.
Okay.
And then like this stuff.
Okay, and then you can like change the rest, I guess.
Yeah. But it just takes like a while.
Yeah, I just couldn't change
The high on with this.
the high I'm.
Lately, I
Like,
changed it in here.
Here's good.
And I already like committed and pushed it, but no, I didn't. Oh, you need to save it.
It is.
I think you already said control S.
Everything's pushed, but this doesn't change.
Maybe it's taking some time, I don't know. Like, did the other one update after?
Yeah, this one worked. This one worked instantly.
Alright, is that an image? By chance?
Okay. This class title.
Right. Should.
Yeah.
Well. Let me try asking this thing, like, hey, can you check my robust dart? Does not reply. Do it for you.
I haven't pushed it yet, like on Saturday.
Okay,
Maybe.
I'll just go back to it. Okay.
Oh, we're doing it in the wrong place.
Yeah, so you see how you have.
We were choosing it in the wrong place. We were, where else?
I don't know where else, but
I'm kidding.
Yes, so this one would have all of it.
Oh,
So
well.
your empty one,
I don't know what.
so we also have
Open the how we
this.
can get them.
Me about me.
And go in and. Yeah,
Yo,
mine is randomly worked. I don't know.
You don't have to worry.
all that shit. You made it. Is that your name on Discord too? It's fine. Oh, shit.
Not everything, bro.
Go change your name, bro.
Oh, this was. I'm tired of it. It's really needs
To
Yeah.
save everything, you have password. That's it. Save changes, this work.
I need to change.
Love to push it, but it.
What's Google's school? Who's this?
Yeah, there's some geek shit. I think it's like if you become like an actual researcher, you get like, cause he publicated this shit like,
Oh,
they did this like actual publication, but it's crap. But look, it was like this stupid shit, bro.
This guy don't think that's
So, waiting.
No, he's not, bro.
Let's go shut up.
It's not weird. Yo, look at this guy. What is this? The default student? Like, what is this?
I need a doctor of philosophy. So yes, as a PhD, but it's just British.
Oh, yeah, just doesn't want to say.
British?
You know, she learned.
Oh, this is like there today.
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
If someone accesses our GitHub right now and goes to our page, like this guy shit's gonna show us. But oh, that guy. They're like, but again, some
Don't share.
key takeaways, so you all don't have the same website. I did it this way such that you guys know how to just drag and drop into your own. So for example, we copy from Jay Rosse, whatever. His profile is more towards research. He has his publications, he has his Google Scholar and such. Now say you find a profile that is more website. Say you find a profile that you want to copy that is more towards software engineering, like this. You can just go to their GitHub if it's hosted on GitHub, and then just git clone like we did before, and then drag those files into your own, and then do as we've done in the past. Yeah.
So how do you know what files to like drag? Is it everything before the git ignore? Because like for the
Yeah, I mean, you want to make sure that the entry point, and the entry point in our case is index.html. But here I'll show you entry. So these are the three files that GitHub looks for as an entry point. Typically, again, typically it's going to be these three files. In our case, it's index.html. We also have the README, but index takes precedence. So if you're looking for, oh, so that's my friend. He does not have a GitHub page. Okay, so he's not hosting his website on GitHub. But on my case, for example, you could theoretically copy my entire website. You just go to um, uh, Oh yeah, so if you sidetracking again, but if you want like to straight up copy how my thing looks here, you can just again click on the this, and you can just click on this, and then click on raw, and then just copy everything. I mean, I'll send it in the chat as well. I'll paste it up top. It's like custom readme on GitHub profile. Custom templates or like example templates. My website. So, I mean, you can just straight up copy it.
Wait, where would I paste that?
Yeah, I mean, you open it and you just paste this thing. All this thing in the bottom are the little icons that I have here. If you want to find new icons, I have no idea how to. You can probably just ask AI, ask ChatGPT.
All the hrefs, those are like the icons. Right?
Yeah. But anyway, so for next steps, I mean, ideally you all have the website deployed. If you don't, I'm happy to either help, like after, like probably not today because I have a couple of meetings, but I'll be posting the recording. If the recording doesn't answer your questions, I can answer questions either on Discord, or I can just like hop on a call and I can just help you guys out. But again, next steps, I'll write it down so we know what we learned. Ideally, we deployed our website on username.github.io. We created a custom README that appears on our profile. We downloaded VS Code, Git, and pushed our first commits, potentially. And we learned we can take advantage of the fact we are students. Free Copilot, free Gemini, etc. Now, future steps for you guys. So one, either find a new template, so like find a template, or fix the current one to have your information. 1.1, you can and should use GitHub Copilot. So whenever you have access, do use it. So I'll show you briefly here, like how powerful this is. You have this thing on the right side of the screen. If you don't, say you accidentally close it, Control-Shift-I. I'll type it. Control plus Shift-I. You click on the bottom. It's called Agent. You click whatever agent or whatever model you want. Again, if you don't have access to this, that's fine. The point is just to show you guys what it can do. Like, hey, can you revamp the entire website to be green and polished and look like OpenAI made it? You can keep the same info. Keep iterating until done. No need to ask me for permissions. It will still ask for permissions, I'm pretty sure, but it just works for you. So if you've never seen anything like this before, it may come as a shock, but it can actually change the files in your computer for you. So right now it's reading all the files, it's understanding the repository, and it'll do that in the background while we write our next takeaway points. 2, you can update and fix your custom README that you made. Remember, this is the repository that is named after your account name. This is different than the account name github.io. So does everyone understand this part? There's two repositories that you made. One of them is your account name .github.io. So again, some pointers. This is your website. And then just the account name. This is your custom README that shows up in the profile. Okay. Third key point, please sign up for free stuff like GitHub Copilot, and then use GitHub Copilot to make changes. So again, the point of the workshop again is not to teach you guys HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It's to show you how to deploy this, which ideally everyone has it working. Not everyone has their picture and their names reflected yet, but that's the easy part. But as you can see here on the right side, it is making the changes for me. So if you see on the left, it's already making the changes. So like here's making all the stylistic changes. You don't have to know how to code in CSS or in JavaScript for this. I would again advise you not to really learn syntax at this level that you can do these things unless you want a career in this very specific area, because otherwise there are better ways that you can be spending your time. So we just anything else? Yeah. So
what are like the limitations of using GitHub to deploy your website? Like, what can you like not do with your website?
I feel like everything that you may want to do with a personal website, you can probably do in GitHub. So like this, if you want to again have like more functionalities, you can look into like I think Jekyll is like a different thing, but I do have to go. It's like 5:30.
But was there anything that like you tried to
No,
your
no.
website?
Everything that I've the most complicated is like this page, which is like automatically populates like your CV. But all right, one second. I'll mute myself. So still just fixing stuff. Hopefully it finishes soon. Let me just check something. It may take some time, but point being, once you have access to Copilot, you can literally just ask it to fix stuff for you, which is very, very cool. We'll take a gamble and just push the changes before it finishes coding, testing, just to see if we can actually check and okay, I mean, again, still fixing stuff, so I probably will not work. But let's see how it happens. Good push. Do you have any questions in general or things that I'll stop sharing? I mean, there's no one else in the meeting, to be honest, but